Hey everyone, it's Matt from The Homemade Chef. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for following us on homemade-chef.com and of course on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's been a while since we've seen you. It's been the holidays and we've been on vacation, and I am definitely feeling like it's time to lighten up. And one of the things that I think is really an easy change that you can make in your life to try and lighten up is to focus on eating at home. You know, during the week, we can be really bad about not wanting to pack a lunch, and then you end up getting something, you know, a little bigger or a little more unhealthy for lunch. And on making things ahead. It's the weekend, we've got time, and so I'm gonna show you a couple of my tricks to make some things ahead. So what we're gonna start with is my Greek salad. Tomorrow night, we're gonna have this with chicken souvlaki and some tzatziki. We're gonna make the tzatziki and the Greek salad now, and we'll make the chicken souvlaki tomorrow. So what I have here is a bunch of chopped vegetables. I've got some English cucumbers, delicious, and some red pepper and green pepper. And this is how easy this is. I'm literally just going to dump all of this right into a big bowl. I have about half of a red onion that I diced a little bit smaller. I don't think anybody wants a really big bite of red onion. And about a cup of baby tomatoes that I cut in half. I'm just gonna quickly toss this together. And then what I made is a simple Greek vinaigrette that's just olive oil, red wine vinegar, a little bit of mustard, garlic, lemon zest, salt and pepper, and of course oregano. And just whisk this together and pour it right over top. And you see I'm not using very much dressing. That's part of how we lighten this up. Okay. And I just want to toss this to combine the vegetables, and then we'll add the feta. And the way that I lighten this up in the new year when you're trying to maybe cut down on calories, cut back your weight a little bit, is in two ways with the feta. Number one, I only use half as much as I normally would. So this is half a block of Greek feta instead of a full block. And this is low-fat feta cheese. So lighter on calories, lighter on fat. But what I do is I actually cut the pieces a little bit smaller, and that way it feels like there's as much feta as there would normally be, but a lot less calories and a lot less fat. So just add the feta and just very gently toss it together. You want everything to marinate together. And this is a salad that actually gets better as it sits and has a chance for the flavors to combine. So I'm gonna make this now and just put it in the fridge, and it will be ready for dinner tomorrow. And while I'm in here, what I also have is two things that I've been marinating. And I talked in the blog earlier this week about how great I think marinating is because it adds a lot of flavor without adding a lot of calories. The first thing I have is 2 chicken breasts that I've been marinating in store-bought Italian salad dressing. And this is really great. I'm gonna throw these on the grill in a little bit, serve them, probably half a chicken breast per person. And then I also have a pork tenderloin, and same thing, I've just been marinating this in a store-bought Asian stir-fry mix, and I just added some slices of ginger. I'm gonna bake this in the oven, slice it up. And then to go with this for our lightened up lunches, this morning I put on a big rice cooker full of brown rice, and this is all ready to go. And then lastly, for a balanced lunch, I've got some just pre-cut broccoli and cauliflower, some snow peas, and then some vegetables that I had around the house. I'm gonna stir fry these together with maybe some soy sauce and some hot sauce, and that'll be a great lunch, either chicken or pork and some rice and some vegetables, nice light lunch. And then the last thing that I'm gonna pre-make today is some homemade tzatziki sauce. And homemade tzatziki sauce is great because there's not a lot of calories in it, and it's really delicious to go with the chicken. So what I'm starting with is just 1 small container of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Just right into a bowl. Get all the Greek yogurt. All right. And then what I have here is half an English cucumber that I shredded on a box grater and then put into this cloth and squeezed out as much of the moisture as I possibly could so that it won't make the tzatziki runny. And then I've got a clove of garlic that I just grated on a rasp, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and just stir this together. And the longer this sits, kind of like the salad, the more the flavors are going to combine. You're going to really get the cucumber, you're going to get the garlic, and this will be a nice low-calorie, fairly low-fat side that we can have with our chicken. And so I hope that helps. I like to always try and provide some tips and show you some of the things that we do to try and stay healthy and to lighten up in the new year. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you soon.